Fox 13 is your Rebound station. We are bringing you stories of how Utah is rebounding from effects of COVID-19.
Park City has been hit especially hard by the pandemic. A month ago, there were more cases of coronavirus in Summit County per capita than any other county in Utah, and one of the highest in the country.
We certainly got hit hard by this virus and early, and a lot of that has to do with the fact we were in our peak season, our peak ski season, and we have international visitors as well as many, many national visitors. Our town of 8,000 swells to up to 50, 60,000 during peak times there.
Park City's booming ski season went bust on March 25th.
We put a health order in place that shut down all visitation and basically urged everybody to go home as quickly as possible.
We had already heard about Park City being a hot spot and about the cases. And we actually closed before we got the messaging from the government.
Maren Mullen owns Gallery Mar.
At any point, have you been worried whether or not your business was going to be able to survive this pandemic?
Absolutely. I think you would be naive to not be concerned about that. But we've been taking everything one day at a time, focusing on the most important things, which is our staff and our artists, and making sure that their needs are being met. And just looking forward to the future.
Maren's 5 employees have remained on the payroll.
Because I'm paying everybody, no one has applied for unemployment. We were able to get a PPP loan through Zions Bank, for which I am very grateful. So that will help us cover some of our payroll and our very expensive Main Street rent.
She knows other businesses didn't fare as well, and Mayor Andy Bierman knows it too.
I would say probably 80% of them did not receive that funding. So we're really hoping that this second round, more of it goes towards small businesses.
Aside from hoping for more federal help, Mayor Bierman says Park City is in the early phases of planning its comeback.
We don't just want to open the floodgates to tourism again and go through a second wave of this.
After all, new cases of the virus are still being reported in Summit County.
We do plan to take it slowly up here.
Don't expect big gatherings like concerts, and the popular Park City Market has been canceled for the foreseeable future. But the mayor and others are toying with the idea of possibly marketing Park City as the safest place in the world to visit in the future.
We are galvanizing around this idea of promoting that we are a safe environment, and I think we can justify that. I think we're going to rely on our other attributes, which are the cool climate, the great fresh air we have up here, the fact that it's not as busy as the cities, the fact that we have great dining and art and other things.
Park City is great about always reaching high and setting a tall goal. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to be the safest place. From my heart, art galleries are a great place to open up first. You know, you can walk in, you don't have to touch anything or anyone. In fact, it's usually frowned upon. And you can walk through and see something beautiful and fill up your soul and be safe at the same time.
Now, Mayor Bierman also tells us the city has lost a lot of tax revenue from all the closures. He says public transit will likely see some cuts this summer because of it.
Well, they're adapting. They're making it happen, though. Being the safest place in the world with the greatest snow in the world. 2 great titles.
Yep.
If you'd like more stories and resources, including information about unemployment, job searches, and small business loans, go to fox13now.com. Click on the Rebound Utah tab right at the top of the page. And if you do have a story that showcases Utah rebounding from the pandemic, email us at rebound@fox13now.com.
Remember, we are all in this together.